GALSTYAN from Armenia.
MAMMADOV, Azerbaijan.
Blue singlet, MAMMADOV.
Slavik GALSTYAN of Armenia. Azerbaijan will go with Tate MAMMADOV. MAMMADOV of Azerbaijan, a couple of top 10 finishes at the World Championships, most recently 2017, also placed top 10 2014, while for Armenia and Slavik GALSTYAN, he was a European U23 bronze medal winner a year ago, took 7th at the 2018 European Seniors. So he's been here before, and he has a completely different body type than what we're used to seeing from the Greco-Roman type. He looks like a basketball player. He is tall, he is slender, 63 kilos, but he is lethal. Long arms. I mean, he might be the thinnest Greco-Roman wrestler I have seen at this weight throughout the years of following the sport.
Without a doubt. And it must be difficult to try and game plan for him, because usually you don't see wrestlers this tall at 63 kilos, so you can't game plan for him because there's no one out there like him.
No blocking.
I mean, the wingspan with the arms is a huge, huge adjustment that these opponents aren't used to. Plus, I mean, he's highly skilled, so it's just not his height that is an advantage. He uses his height as a major weapon and those long extremities. He has the 2-on-1.
No blocking.
Right arm yanked out of there by MAMMADOV.
Action blue.
And actually, him and Levani Kavjardze, who we just saw claim the other bronze medal here at 63, had a great match, 10-8 at the U23 European Championships last month in Novi Sad, Serbia. So if you hadn't had an opportunity to go check that out, head on over to UnitedWorldWrestling.org and take a look at that. 18 points for the gold medal, but it was Kavjardze coming out on top, 10-8.
Wild one indeed.
Open.
GALSTYAN gets the first point off passivity, looking for the lift, trying to clear his foot so he can get both legs planted. He's circling on one, now turning and facing, and a scramble situation, and I think there might be 4 for MAMMADOV. 4 is the call, traps the arm, trying to get a turn on the tall, slender giant from Armenia. Can't quite get there. GALSTYAN close to coming around and maybe getting a point on the out. Still trying to circle around, and he does. He gets the 1. Still trailing, though, 6-2. How about that from MAMMADOV underneath in parterre?
Come on.
And that's one of the downfalls of the style of wrestling that GALSTYAN wrestles, is that he puts himself in situations where he gives up a lot of points. I just mentioned the 18-point shootout with Kavjardze in those U23 European Championship finals, and it all comes from him leaving it out there. So it's one of those things that, as a coach, makes you nervous, but you also appreciate the style of wrestling because he does leave it all out there. Just a weird situation, gets planted on his head.
Yeah, so he's in pretty good shape here. MAMMADOV turns and faces, and that's some strength in the upper body to be able to do that. And you see the exposure right there as GALSTYAN ended smack dab both shoulder blades on the mat.
And if the referee was in different position, if he was switched over to the opposite side, this match would have been over.
Stop.
Yeah, that is a lot of strength by Azerbaijan. I mean, he is in the air in the process of getting thrown, and he's able to turn, face his opponent, and then turn and cut him down. Impressive. Tate MAMMADOV with a 6-2 lead, but I guarantee you the points are not done. They're going to keep coming in this bronze medal bout at 63. Again, working off that Russian tie is GALSTYAN. Both arms up around the elbow and tricep area, the bicep curling it.
No blocking, blue.
Blue trying to get a hand in there on the other arm for GALSTYAN to try to take away some of that grip. GALSTYAN
action.
takes a look up at the clock. And I think the plug in his nose came out, so another stoppage.
Red.
9 seconds to go, first period. 6-2 the score behind that big scramble by MAMMADOV, working underneath in parterre. Anytime you can get the points underneath, it feels like you're way ahead of the game in this sport.
6 points from the bottom, yeah. That 4-point turn, and then the 2 points for the trapped arm gut going to the left side. So both of those just unfortunate situations, and if you're the coaching staff for Armenia moving forward, there's not much you can tell your wrestler. It just has to be one of those slow the pace of the match down and stay positionally sound here, because you've really made one mistake in this match and it's cost you 6 points.
I'd like to see an opportunity for GALSTYAN to get back on top one more time as far as parterre goes, and because that's when it's really exciting. He's so good up there. You can bet MAMMADOV really doesn't want to do it again, even though he came out on the right end the last time it happened. But first period's going to wind down. A lot of blood coming out of the nose toward the tail end of that first period. He wasn't just bloodied physically, but he was bloodied on that scoreboard thanks to that exchange. And a 6-2 lead for Azerbaijan moving into period number 2.
They're going to ask him to dry off. Coming back, I expect. There was a lot of water coming off that towel.
Certainly so. Let's see if you're right. They're going to pat him down. Wow. Surprised. Anytime you can see that moisture fly like you saw there.
Especially from here, you could see it.
Yeah. Okay, second period. Armenia with some work to do. They're down 4.
Makes an exciting 3 minutes for us.
Red contact.
GALSTYAN in the red, trailing by 4.
Contact blue.
Trying to dig his big paws in there on those underhooks. Really working to get that right side of the body of MAMMADOV, latching it up.
All right, working blue. Action.
Driving MAMMADOV toward the edge, only to see MAMMADOV recircle, reposition back
Action red.
near toward the center they go.
And the crowd's asking for blue passive, but the referee, excuse me, is saying red action.
The crowds like me, they know it gets exciting if GALSTYAN gets on top.
Blue no blocking.
Minute 38. So far, so good if you're Tate MAMMADOV. He has
Red no blocking.
maintained that 4-point lead. Even though GALSTYAN's been coming at him fairly hard, he has avoided the second passivity call as well. So everything going his way as planned, I'm sure, as they discussed in that corner during the break.
Now MAMMADOV is just wrestling the clock. 70 seconds left to go here in this match, and you grab a bronze medal. Have to stay active, keep the refs off your back, try and push the pace and stay in the center of the mat. Those are going to be the keys for MAMMADOV to walk out of here with a bronze medal.
Go back.
Has that over with that right arm. That's GALSTYAN. Seen him send some guys into the air with that over-under combination. Not able to do it, though, today against Tate MAMMADOV.
Action blue.
Running out of time is Armenia in this bronze medal.
Blue contact.
Straight on at him. That approach won't work. MAMMADOV has been so good at keeping his footwork and keeping his base, not getting pushed around by the Armenian.
Blue open.
And he's going to go 3 minutes without getting hit with a passivity, so that kept GALSTYAN away from his strength, and a well-earned bronze medal from Azerbaijan. Tate Mammadov earns bronze at 63 kilos. And he did it because of his work underneath on parterre. The reason he has a bronze medal to show.
MAMMADOV, Azerbaijan.
Red.
Well,